after stomach. Okay, the chyme, the food of the chyme, it is entered into the small intestine. You see that, that is, it is having in a totally three parts. Actually, in alimentary canal, it is a 5 to 7 meter length. It is a so longest part in that in alimentary canal, 5 to 7 meter. It having a three parts. One is a duodenum, then it is we called as an jejunum. The final part we called as an ileum. Okay, do you able to see the three parts? Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Okay, it is a continuation of the first part we called as an duodenum. It is a c shaped. It receives that in a bile duct. Okay, here having that in a bile duct and pancreatic common duct வந்து உள்ள enter ஆகும். Then jejunum, it is the middle part in a small intestine and it is the smallest part also. Here secretion of the small intestine juices here, sucrase, maltase, lactase, lipase, likewise enzymes, it is digested in a food. Okay, here it's not secreted, but ஸ்மால் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியிலேருந்து டியோடினத்துலேருந்து செக்ரெட் ஆகி வர்ற என்சைம்ஸ் வந்து இங்கே வந்து டைஜஷன் வந்து பண்ணும். ஓகேயா, த ஃபைனல் பார்ட் வி கால்ட் ஆஸ் அன் இலியம். Ileum forms third in a lower part of the small intestine. It connects third in a large intestine. Here onwards, the large intestine it is started. It is the longest part of the small intestine. Okay, ileum is the largest part, longest part, and inside the small intestine having in a villi. Villi actually it is a finger-like projection inside of the small intestine. It is present. Okay, it absorbs that in a blood vessels. You see that in a blood supply of here. Okay, yellow color part you do able to see. This is a actually a inside having that in a blood vessel connection. Okay, it is having in a connection among that. It absorb that in a nutrients. இங்கே டைஜஸ்ட் ஆகிறது வில்லை மூலமாக என்ன ஆகும்னா கலெக்ட் ஆகி லிவருக்கு வந்து லிவரில் போய் ஸ்டோர் ஆகும். when it is needed that it is occupy that one. Okay, so among that in a small intestine in duodenum part, two main important organ is present. One it is we called as in a liver, the another one we called as in a pancreas. So liver it is secreted that in a bile. You see that this is a liver. It is a U shape. It is a U shape duodenum. Sorry, C shape duodenum. It is a liver. It is a largest organ in our body. It secretes that in a bile. இதோட செக்ரேஷன் நம்ம என்ன நேம் பண்ணுவோமா பைல். அண்டர்லைன் த வேர்ட் பைல், PILE, pile. Okay, so here it is having that in a gallbladder also. The pile onwards what having means, it is having that in a pile salts and pile pigments. Pile salts actually it is a sodium glycolate and sodium tara glycolate. Okay, underline that word because it is important. And pile pigment also bilirubin and pylviridin. It is a greenish in color. Okay, so what's the function it is doing means, fat material. It is fat material. It is digested by the liver. Okay, fat is a large காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் மெட்டீரியல். அதை சிம்பிள் ஃபார்மாக நம்ம கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணுற ப்ராசஸ் நேம் தான் எமில்சிஃபிகேஷன். தட் இஸ் அக்கர் இன் த ப்ரெசன்ஸ் ஆஃப் பைல் ஒன்லி. ஓகே, அப்பார்ட் ஃப்ரம் த சின்ன ஃபங்க்ஷன் இன் அ டைஜஸ்ட் சிஸ்டம், many function it is done by that in a this largest gland of a liver. Okay, so liver it secretes that in a pile. We saw that the it is temporarily stored in a gallbladder. Green color, you see that it is temporarily stored. What are the other functions? You see that in your book, it controls blood sugar and amino acid level and fetal red blood cell synthesis it has happened, and fibrinogen prothrombin used for in a blood clot. It produces blood clot பண்ற இந்த டூ மெட்டீரியல்ஸையும் லிவர் தான் ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுது. அண்ட் தென் டெஸ்ட்ராய் ரெட் பிளட் செல்ஸ். ப்ரோக் டவுன் இங்கே தான் ஆகும், அதாவது பர்டிகுலர் டயத்துக்கு அப்போ ரெட் பிளட் செல்ஸ் வந்து ப்ரோக் டவுன் ஆகணும். ஸோ தட்ஸ் இஸ் ஹேப்பன் அண்ட் ஸ்டோர் த அயன், காப்பர், விட்டமின் ஏ அண்ட் டி and produces the heparin. Heparin is an anticoagulant and it is a toxic in nature, and remove that in a toxics means poison material is removed from that in a body. Toxify substance including drugs and alcohol. நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிற drugs it's nothing but in a medicine also, some medicine also it is unwanted materials, it is removed by that in our body with the help of the liver. Okay, so liver is a important, more than 300 function it is done by the inner liver. Okay, next we are going to see about a pancreas. You see the pancreas it's a leaf-like gland. Liver and pancreas both it is connected by a common tube. அதோட செக்ரேஷன் வந்து ஒரு காமன் டியூபாக தான் டியோடினம் பார்ட்குள்ளே என்ட்ராகும். You see that this is the pancreas, it is two function doing. Okay, what is the function means exocrine and endocrine. அதாவது என்சைம் செக்ரீட் பண்ணால் அதை நம்ம என்ன நேம் பண்ணுவோன்னா எக்ஸோக்ரைன். ஓகே, ஹார்மோன் செக்ரீட் பண்ணால் அதை என்ன நேம் பண்ணுவோன்னா எண்டோக்ரைன். போத் ஃபங்க்ஷன் இட் இஸ் டன் பை தட் இன் அ சேம் gland. That gland it is a pancreas. Okay ma, so what is the enzymes it is secrete means lipase, tryptase and amylase. Likewise enzyme it secrete, and also it secrete that in a hormones. Okay, you see that in a small dots that is blood vessels it is collected by that in a hormone. Okay, alpha cell and beta cells it is present in that in a group of cells, that is we called as and the group of cells we called islets of Langerhans. Okay, islets of Langerhans. And then alpha cell it is secrete that in a glucagon and beta cell it secrete that in a insulin. Okay ma, so it is control that in a blood sugar level in our body. You know that insulin it's a very important for reduce blood sugar level in our body. Okay, cells absorb பண்றதுக்கு insulin தான் important. Okay ma, then you see that liver connection is there and also pancreas is connection there. Both enzymes it is secreted, it is collected by that in a pile. Okay ma, so pile and pancreatic juice it is enter into that in a duodenum. Okay, and also chyme also it is enter into that in a stomach conveys. You see that how it is collected, this is we called as an absorption. So food material வந்து duodenum, small intestine உள்ள duodenum and jejunum, ileum like and large intestine. ஸோ இதில் உள்ள ஒரு ஃபுல்லாமே ஸ்மால் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸாக கன்வெர்ட் ஆனது என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா it is entered into that in a blood vessels. Okay, so blood vessels it's collected, blood vessels cross பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா ஸ்மால் பார்ட்டிகலாக இருக்கணும். ஸோ தட் only it is happen, it is collected and sent into the liver. Okay ma, so this is we called as an absorption of food. Okay, so blood supplied to that in all the parts of the body, parts of the blood onwards it is cells utilize that in a digested form of that in a fat, carbohydrate and protein it is used and make us in our own new cells create பண்ணுறதுக்கும் ஃபங்க்ஷனை ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ண எனர்ஜி க்ரியேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் அதை யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கும். தட் இஸ் we called as an assimilation. Okay, absorption done by here, assimilation is occur in that in a cell. Okay ma, the next part we are enter into that in a large intestine. You see that in a large intestine, small intestine part here, it is enter into the large intestine. Large intestine, it is a 1.5 meter in a length. It is having a three parts. The first part we called asana cecum. Okay, cecum, it is a very small part. In this place it is having asana ஒரு புழு மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் இருக்கா, தட் இஸ் வி கால்ட் ஆஸ்னா வெர்மிஃபார்ம் அப்பண்டிஸ். இது வந்து நமக்கு வந்து வெஸ்டிஜியல் ஆர்கன், ஃபங்க்ஷன்லெஸ் ஆர்கன். ஓகேயாம்மா? பட் other animals, especially herbivores, it is useful organ, but in our body it is a functionless organ. Okay, so it is having in a three part in the large intestine. The first part, it is in a gyne. Second part we called as in a colon. Colon, it is in a shape, in a paw shape. Okay, then it is third part we called a rectum. Okay, so first part you see that in a cecum, it is connection place between the small intestine and large intestine. It is having as a vermiform appendix. And then colon, you see that in a colon it is divided into three part: ascending, transfer colon and descending colon. Ascending colon, transfer colon and descending colon. You see that in a way of that, here it is collected that in a minerals, vitamins, water, all that one, it is collected from that one. And the final part we called as a rectum. Final part we called as a rectum. Here waste material stored here, after through the anus, it is ejected or defecated in from our body. Okay, waste materials defecated in our body. Here having that in a spinster na அதாவது க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி ஓப்பன் ஆகிற ஒரு மசில். ஓகே, தட்ஸ் ஒன்லி வி கால்ட் ஆஸ் அ ஸ்பின்ஸ்டர்.